Are you a graduate or someone who is seeking job? If yes, today's video is for you. I welcome you to AG Professionals in collaboration with the Bond TV. Today I have with me a special guest who is going to help me do some serious topic which most of you are aware is very, very important, which is about job seeking and then its related issues when it comes to job interview. So today I have with me a special guest. As I said, most of you know him, then most of you too don't know who he is. So I'll ask him, or I'll let him tell you who he is himself. Boss, welcome to the show.
Yes, sir. Welcome. It's been a while.
I can see that. I hope everything is okay.
Yeah,
okay. I think I'm fine. Without saying much, I think my viewers would like to know who you are, please.
Yeah. My name is Fishin Abdul Ghaffar Wumpini,
Okay.
and I run a consulting services called AG Professional Services.
Okay.
I'm also into selling of electricals.
Wow.
We supply
Okay.
electrical cables and all other related electrical items.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I
basically,
see.
that's what I do currently.
I see. So where did you begin your basic education from?
I started my basic education from what's the name? Winners Children International School, which is located in Woolensey.
Woolensey.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Nanumba South.
Nanumba South.
Wow.
Yeah, in Woolensey.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I proceeded to Woolensey Primary E.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Then
I'm not cutting you there, but I've been there for several, but I've never seen you there. Have you been hiding? Or have you been hiding?
Yeah, I left Woolensey at an early age.
Okay.
So majority of people don't know me there unless my age group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I started my basic education at Winners Children International School.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a private school though.
Okay.
And it's located in Flania.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then from Winners Children International School, I proceeded to Primary A.
Mm.
Then from Primary A, I went to Irishaidia Junior High School.
Okay.
Yeah, where I completed my BC. So it was from Irishaidia Junior High School that I completed and I left Woolensey. Yeah. So I didn't attend senior high school in Woolensey.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from there, which senior high school did you attend again?
From the junior high school in Irishaidia, I went to Abuakwa State College,
Which is
located in Eastern region. That is in Kibi.
Wow.
Some refer to it as Chibi.
Chibi.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the former president's hometown.
Wow.
Former president, His Excellency John, what's the name?
Wow.
And then Akufo. Yeah, that's his
Wow.
hometown.
I see. So from there, where did you go
Then
again?
from Abu School, I completed in 2016, thereabout. Then I went to Tertiary.
Okay.
That is Islam University College, Ghana.
Wow.
Then that is it's located in Accra, in East Legon.
Okay. So viewers, I hope you can hear from the horse's own mouth. Yeah, he has a lot when it comes to. I've been following him on Facebook, and today I tell him to come to his place or let me visit him so that he will tell us more about this particular topic. So the topic today we have, which we are having today, is tips and etiquettes of job interview. You understand?
Yeah.
So if you are a graduate or someone seeking job, just stick with us to the end of this video, and they're going to benefit a lot from this particular video.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Gafaro,
Yeah.
why do you think employers call for job interview?
Employers call for job interviews for a lot of reasons.
Okay.
But one of the basic and important reasons why they call for job interviews is to meet the various applicants and to see whether those who have submitted their applications, whether they are best fit for the job, and whether they are the owners of the various information they have submitted for the job. You know, sometimes people forge documents and other related things just to make sure that they lure employers to employ them.
Okay.
So most employers call for job interviews to verify the various information the applicants have submitted. You get it? Yeah.
Wow. So let's say assuming I've applied for a job. How do I prepare for this a job interview?
Preparing for a job interview it contains a lot of things.
Okay.
But one of the basic requirements to prepare for a job interview is to do research. Research as in knowing about what the company is into. You know, majority of job applicants usually apply for jobs without even knowing where the company is located.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Just want a job to do.
They just want the job to do. You see. So he prefers to apply for job before searching for where the company is located.
Wow.
So before you apply for any job or when you are called in for an interview, ensure that you know what the company is into. For instance, if the Mount TV asks you for an interview,
yes,
or calls you for an interview for a secretary position to apply as their receptionist, you have to make sure that you research on social media
about the company.
Even aside social media, you can meet others to ask them about who the Mount TV is. Yeah, before you send out your application, because sometimes people forge other companies' names on social media, even on websites, just to lure people to apply so that they will get their basic information to do other crimes.
I see.
Yeah. So this is the basic requirement involved towards the preparation for an interview. So you make sure that you research more about the company and to know the various services and goods they are selling before applying. Yeah.
Okay. So definitely, if you are going, you will need to go with some items. So can you tell us some items and documents that someone will need?
As in going for an interview.
Yes.
It depends on the type of interview you are attending, because mostly when it comes to job interviews, the basic documents for you to submit alongside the other item the employer is requesting for. For instance, if you are applying for, let's say, an HR position, the employer may request you to come along with either your first degree certificate, your second degree, and any other documents such as your transcript and references. References as in recommendation letters, just to make sure that you are best fit for the job. Yeah. So on basic documents or items to send for an interview is your CV, that is the CV, a copy of the CV you used and apply for the job. Then your cover letter. Cover letter, it accompanies the CV. Cover letter serves as an application letter to accompany the CV to show your interest towards the position you are vying or applying for. You get it? So these are the common and basic documents and items needed for an interview. Yeah.
So let's say, again, I've gotten all those items.
Yeah.
Then I've gone for the interview. They've called me.
Yeah.
What is it that I shouldn't say in an interview? What shouldn't I say in an interview?
As in things
I shouldn't say.
You shouldn't say in an interview.
In an interview.
Things you shouldn't say in an interview. Yeah. You should make sure that as an applicant, you avoid saying or speaking bad things about your former employers.
Okay.
You know, sometimes when someone goes for an interview, because he's in a hurry to get the job, applicants sometimes say things about their former employers. They even go to the extent of lying about what the former employer did to them. For instance, just to lure the interviewer to employ him or her to the organization, he or she ends up lying or telling bad things about what the former employer used to do to them. You get it? And also, another thing you shouldn't say in an interview is telling lies.
Okay.
You know, sometimes when applicants go for interviews, they prefer to lie about their experiences. For instance, if your name is Abdul Ghaffar, you've not attended any tertiary institution. You attended all your basic education stopped at secondary school. Then you are called for an interview as a janitor. That is a cleaner. Then you are asked about your educational background. Instead of you to tell the interviewer that your educational background ends at senior high school, then you went ahead to tell the interviewer that you completed senior high school, and after senior high school, you proceeded to University of Ghana. Meanwhile, you are not a student of University of Ghana. Because he wants to lure the employer to employ him or her, he ends up lying about his educational background. And another thing is lying about work experience. You know, sometimes people lie about companies they have not worked for. You get it? They prefer to lie about companies they've not worked for and skills they don't have.
Wow.
And when you lie about your experience and skills, and the employer will employ you, all right, you get it. But there will come to a time that he or she will assign a particular task for you to perform. And if you are not able to perform that task, that's where they'll get you. And you'll be fired. Yeah.
I see.
So these are the basic and common things you shouldn't say during an interview.
So viewers, we are still discussing job and the age-related issues.
Yeah.
I hope you are enjoying it. So let's say I've gotten all these things all these things. I've told the people everything that I should tell them. Now, if they ask me, why should we employ you? What do you think should be my answer?
You see, this is one of the basic and common questions most job applicants face.
Okay.
Why should we employ you? You see, when an employer or interviewer asks you, why should we employ you? It's not asking you for you to narrate the problems you are facing in real life.
Okay.
You know, sometimes when you attend an interview and you face questions like that, applicants prefer to speak about their challenges and things they are facing in life. But in actual fact, the employer is not requesting you for you to answer it in a way that you feel remorseful.
Okay.
So that
you
will be able to lure the employer to hire you for the position you are vying for. What you need to say is the employer is asking for you to narrate your experiences, skills, and abilities that are relevant to the position you are vying for. So you have to speak about your skills, your experiences, and any other abilities that are relevant and that can be able to help the organization to achieve its goal. But the employer is not asking you for you to narrate the problems or family problems you are facing.
So all those questions they are asking, should it be about you, the person? It's going to be how to help the organization.
How to help the organization, and that is why you are there. You have to speak about what you have to offer in case the employer employs you. You get it.
Okay.
You don't need to narrate any other issue. Yeah.
Okay. So let's say I've passed that stage, and then now the question comes like, what is your salary expectation? That place is where is the reason why you're going.
Salary is the reason why you are going. Yeah. So when you go for an interview and you face a question like that, for instance, a salary issue.
Yeah.
Before you go for an interview, you have to make sure that you research about the basic salary. Not the company per se, but the basic salary for the position you are applying for. When I say basic salary, as in the salary meant for that particular position in that locality or in Ghana as a whole.
Yeah.
You get it? Okay. For instance, if you are applying for a human resource manager position, you have to make sure that you do your little research about the basic salary for every human resource manager in that vicinity or in that location, the location you are applying for the job. That is in Ghana. You get it? For instance, you take it as in Ghana, what is the basic salary for a human resource manager? So that is where you will be able to derive the amount you'll be able to mention in case you visit the interview session and you are faced with that question. You get it?
Yeah.
So when you go for an interview, you have to make sure that you know about the basic salary you are to mention or the basic salary for that particular position.
So is it good to mention them? Is it good to mention?
Yeah, it's good. You can mention any amount, but you make sure that the amount you are mentioning is reasonable.
Okay.
Because salaries are always bargainable. Salaries are always negotiable.
Sure.
And sometimes most companies always state their salaries in the job description.
Okay.
When I say job description, that's where you are able to find the position you are applying for, the duties and responsibilities you have to perform when you arrive there, and the date they will call you for an interview, the date you have to submit all these things are contained in the job description. Yeah. So before you attend the interview, make sure that you research about the basic salary for the position you are applying for. Yeah. For example, the last time someone was applying for what's the name? He was applying for a pharmacist position. So he went for the interview and the interviewer asked him the basic salary he wants to take. So he was not able to mention it. So the interviewer gave him a chance to go home and think about it.
Wow.
So that person was able to reach out to me, and I told him that he should call some of his colleagues and find out the amount they are receiving. If they are receiving, let's say some are receiving 3 cities, others are receiving 5 cities. So make sure that you weigh the two amounts and you'll be able to mention the amount you want.
So guys, you see why this knowledge is important for you to follow and then share.
Yeah.
Like the example you are just giving. So let's say right now I've done all those things which we've talked about,
Mm.
and then after the interview, what should I do?
Yeah, that's another important question. Things you should do after an interview. That's another major important thing. You know, sometimes when people apply for jobs and they are calling for an interview, after the interview session, some even go home to sleep.
Mm.
Yeah, without even caring about whatever is going on at the organization. You get it?
Yeah.
But some are able to do things which will help them to get an upper hand above their colleagues. Example like when you are called in for an interview, and after the interview, you make sure that you reach out to the interviewer again. Not even the interviewer, but the organization itself. You can reach out to them via email or even phone call or even a text message. Just to thank them for calling you in for the interview and restating your interest for the position you are applying for. You get it? So when you are after the interview, when you go for an interview, you don't just go home to sleep. You make sure that you reach out to the employer again to thank him or her for calling you in for the interview. Because calling an applicant for an interview means that you've neglected other persons and you are able to reach out to someone. So if you are able to reach out to someone for an interview, definitely after the interview, the applicant must return that favor, or he or she must return a feedback to show his or her interest for the position he or she is applying for. Yeah.
Wow, that's
You get
interesting.
it?
I get it.
And another thing is, you know, sometimes when you go for an interview, there are instances where, what is the name? Employers request you to add additional items such as documentation. You know, sometimes when you can go for an interview and the interviewer requests for additional documents such as your birth cert, your tertiary certificate, and any other documentation or recommendation letters. But at that instant, you are not able to get it for them. So sometimes they may request you to bring it back later on. You get it? So sometimes when that happens, you ensure that you send it back either physically or you email it to them. So that's another form of feedback. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. So I think that it's getting interesting, but I think I'll ask some final questions so that we'll take a break for now and then maybe we'll continue the next time. So as you can see, we have a lot of our young graduates who are currently looking for jobs when it comes to the military. You know, someone it's not all that will get it. You understand? You know that they're not all going to get it. So right now, for somebody you see watching us, so can you tell a person how to find job vacancies in Ghana?
Finding job vacancies in Ghana, though there are not enough job vacancies in the system.
Okay.
But one of the places I can point out to where there are job vacancies is one of the basic places is on social media.
Okay.
For instance, on LinkedIn.
Mm.
LinkedIn is one of the best social media platforms you can get employment from. And you can be able to reach out to employers and your potential employers.
Okay.
So all what you need to do is to create a LinkedIn account. It will surprise you that majority of job applicants and graduates don't even know what LinkedIn is. You get it? Some don't even have the account.
What they only know is Facebook. Facebook? The most common
social media account. And LinkedIn, the way LinkedIn is, it's a professional
platform,
social media platform. You get it?
Yeah.
Where you search for employers. On LinkedIn, the last time one of my friends was telling that when you go to LinkedIn, it's always serious people who are there. And it's true.
Yeah, business minded. Yeah.
Sometimes when you visit people when you visit other people's profile on social media, and for instance, on LinkedIn, for instance, when you visit someone's profile, you end up telling yourself that you have not done anything because when you see the person's experiences and educational background, you know, sometimes some of us prefer not to list the educational background. Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes for confidential reasons and other things. Yeah. But LinkedIn is one of the best social media platforms you can gain employment from. Another place to get employment is on the Daily Graph.
Okay.
Daily Graph is one of the common places you can get job vacancies. The last time I told someone the same thing, and The person was telling me that it's only old people who read Telegraph. Can you imagine?
Because you know why I'm laughing? Myself, I'm a fan of them because the time I used to look for job, search for jobs, that is why I go to. It's like full of jobs and then but sometimes the jobs there sometimes like they're not they are too high for some of it. Okay, so the further question I'll ask you is, do you have anything to tell graduates who are sitting in their houses and they're not getting job here? You know, some of them are frustrated. So tell them something for me. Look into the camera and tell them something for me.
This is a difficult question.
Yeah,
I wish I can dodge it.
No, but just try. Just look into the camera. Tell them something.
If you are a graduate, I think these days there are more opportunities for all of us. For instance, you can do something for yourself as time goes on. You can search for instance, like I mentioned earlier on, you can search for jobs on social media. You can also get other opportunities to meet friends and any other means. But you don't need to sit down and always be hoping for the best. You get it? You know, laziness is one of the things that kills human spirit.
Yeah.
And sitting idle, when you are sitting idle, it means that you are dealing with either depression or any other internal sickness. You get it? Because idleness causes depression. Even if you are not working, make sure that you associate with people who are working. You can get opportunities from them. Yeah.
Okay. So before I ask for your social media handles, you mentioned that you sell electrical items.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. It's like, okay, so where is it located?
It's located in Tamale.
Tamale,
yeah.
And then
on
where?
the Young Road.
Young Road. So if you're in Tamale and then you know Young Road, when you come there, you will meet this nice letter. So give us your social media handles so that we'll call it a day.
On social media, I have the account is AG Professional
Services. Professional Services. AG Professional Services.
AG Professional Services. The same name on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. These are the 4 accounts I have. Yeah, and my personal account is Fishing Abdul Ghaffar Rumpini.
Boss, thank you very much.
Fishing Abdul Ghaffar Rumpini on Facebook, on Twitter, and on LinkedIn.
Wow.
Yeah.
So guys, we come to the end of today's video. Please, if you have benefited, share, comment so that you help us. That's the only way that you can help us.
Exactly.
Thank you, and then see you all another time.
Make sure you share.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching.